to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Tues.
Good morning! Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. It is Saucy and Friends in the morning. Rockstone Tues, Miss Tony B. Knowing, and your homie, Home Slice Hot Sauce. We are in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Y'all didn't know that intro?
I don't know, but I loved it.
Live, ride, live.
That is what it is.
Get on up, ride, live.
That's the one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's when music used to be music.
Ride, live, ride, live, ride, live, ride, live. Get on up, get on up, get on up. Oh, bye.
Oh, I feel like I should. Who sing this? Bone Crusher?
No, this is Drama.
No.
Drama. This song came out in like
off.
98, 99.
I don't remember that.
I was not even born yet, Tristan. The fuck? I don't know what you mean. Yeah. But we are here in the building. It is a Tuesday morning. It is 2 days before Thanksgiving. And we are giving thanks all week.
I knew Thanksgiving was tomorrow.
That's Thanksgiving evening.
I know, but it's like another day of work.
Another day of not eating till you pop.
Oh my goodness.
I cannot wait for my bellyache. I'm so excited about it. 617-272-3387. We are here and we are doing the damn thing and getting things right and going for you. It is Tuesday, so all week we'll be taking requests of what are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? Tell us, call us up, jot it down in the comment section. Quick check-in. Miss Tony, how you doing, honey child?
I'm good. I'm tired. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready for it to be Thanksgiving, like you said. I'm tired of going to work.
Tired of being at the workplace.
I'm tired of being at the workplace. And, I just want to rest. I just want to lay down.
Yeah.
Like, that's just all I want to do. I want to lay down. You know what I need? I need some little magical elves to come in my house and
clean it.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. No,
Like,
for real.
Where do you get those things from?
You got to talk to my girl, Snow. She might be able to get it when I did. Tough crowd.
I'm trying to figure out what you're saying.
Me too. I'm trying to get it.
Snow White in the Seven Doors. Talk to my girl, Snow.
My goodness.
This is a very tough crowd this morning.
You
My
are
goodness.
funny. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
You guys have a terrible sense of humor. And
missed that completely. Like that didn't even almost resonate with me at all.
Like y'all as a person.
My bad, dog. Sorry. Do it over.
Do it over. You have to be there.
Victoria's Secret sent me a thing. It's like, you got money to spend on your credit card. Thank you.
You said, how much is it?
You have $300 available to spend on your Victoria's Secret credit card.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do I got to pay it back?
Right, like, come on now, this ain't free. Stop, don't text me about that. But anyhow, I'm doing good. It's Tuesday.
It is
Sometimes
Tuesday.
Tuesday is worse than Monday.
No, it is. That is true. No, I'm glad that you said that because Monday, at least you're gearing up for, you're already mentally preparing for Mondays to whatever. But Tuesday just seems like one of those days where it's not even hump day. You just randomly in the middle here.
What is this? What's going on right now? But anyhow, so it's Tuesday. It's gearing up to. It's going to be a short week, which is cool. The boys' last day of school is today. They're having a Thanksgiving dinner, so the children had to get dressed up.
Oh.
So he went out with his little outfit today that he picked out. And I thought they were getting out of school early, but they actually have school all day, which is really, really nice.
Oh,
so
good.
I have some time to chill to myself a little bit because being a mom is a lot of work.
When is school vacation week?
It starts for them. It starts tomorrow.
Today.
Tomorrow the children get Boston Public. Tomorrow they get a half a day.
Half a day. Yeah.
Oh, so this wasn't always a week.
A week long?
No.
Oh, that's just Christmas vacation.
Just Christmas. Christmas, you get like almost 2 weeks. It seems like, I don't know. In my son's case, it'd be like a month sometimes. One time they had a month off for Christmas. And I was like, seriously? Like, what? How do these kids get enough school days in? I don't understand. But yeah, they should have school tomorrow, but they took it as a professional day because their school has a professional day every month. So tomorrow's a professional day. So he, is gonna be with me tomorrow all day.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, boy, I tell you. Boy, oh boy.
Love my son.
Love him, but it'd be a lot.
Talks a lot.
How was y'all evenings?
It was hectic. Last night was a hectic evening.
Yeah, it was. And I don't even know why. It was just crazy. It was just crazy. My one refuge was when I got to go walk the dog in the middle of the winter. And that was such a very therapeutic and
cathartic.
Cathartic situation because I needed to get the hell out. Get out. It was like a madhouse. I think the children are just too excited.
Yeah, they're very excited about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because what is that about?
I think it's just because there's no school attached.
Oh.
So they know that they don't have to, they can watch the tablet, they're going to be around family, there's going to be food. Like it's a win-win holiday.
Yeah, because they're super turned about Thanksgiving. And I'm like, y'all need to calm the F down. 'Cause you're getting on my nerves.
They didn't know Thanksgiving just food.
No, we don't even eat food, so I don't know what he's so excited about. When is Thanksgiving? Is Thanksgiving today after school? Is Thanksgiving? No, what? Thanksgiving is on Thursday. So tomorrow? No, today's Tuesday. Oh, he's amped. I'm like, whoa, dude, that's crazy. But anyhow.
Well, I tell you. Well, let's get this show on the road so we can figure out what's happening around us, far away from us, and with our favorite celebrities. Spark FM, Saucy and Friends in the Morning officially starts right now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387. Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Let's hit your flow, pitch your flow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Gordon. What'd you say?
Yeah.
I'm Flo Millie.
Yes, you are, girl.
No, that wasn't her. What was the name that was, what was this girl's name?
Amelie.
Amelie.
What her?
Genuine.
She was working in Burger King.
Oh.
No, that was Amelie? Was it
Emil.
That had kids with Genuine? No, that was Soleil.
Yes, Soleil had kids with Genuine.
Yep. Today is Tuesday, cloudy with periods of rain, high 47 degrees. Winds in the east, southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. There's chance of rain, about 100% chance of rain today. Rainfall near 1/4 of an inch, and I'm guessing that is later today. Let me give you a little insight on this.
I heard that it's supposed to, Alexa told me yesterday it's supposed to rain from 9 to 5.
Oh, right now it says 10. It's going to start at 10 a.m. and cloudy conditions expected until 5 p.m. Yeah. And it's like mad high percentage. It's 60% gonna start at 10 a.m.
That's wild.
What time is it? It's gonna start soon. Y'all gotta get outside. You gotta do whatever you gotta do. Run for the hills.
I know. I gotta go get my cornbread mix.
Oh, can you get me some collard greens?
No, you got mad plantains.
I do have mad plantains.
Wow.
Yeah, you do have a lot of plantains.
I'm gonna be frying.
There's a lot of
I
plantains.
remember when
Like, how many plantains is that? Like 14? What the hell?
That's more than that.
I think it's 20 of them.
Jeez.
I remember frying all of the plantains when I was pregnant with CK that year, and wow, that was 12 years. I've been frying plantains all my life. And I almost literally passed out because of the heat of the baby, the heat of the stove, and all of that. I ate like maybe 4 plantains myself that day, but
4 whole plantains.
4 whole plantains. Yeah, and that's why they buy so much, because I definitely will eat at least 2 plantains while I fry.
That's crazy.
But yes, has everybody else got all of their Thanksgiving prep, all of their things, all of their?
Not at all.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I don't know what I was. I was either. I'm of course I'm bringing a bottle, but then I don't know what I want to make a pie or something. I've never made.
Make a.
Or I did want to make cornbread.
Ooh, make a cornbread. Tony makes a effing amazing cornbread.
Yeah.
It's effing amazing. Tastes
Make
like
that.
it tastes like a cake.
Corn cake.
With little pieces of corn in it.
Niblets.
So if you're tuned in right now, make sure you go ahead and give it up a share. Give it up a share. Let people know what you're listening to and what is going on around you. Let's get into the Around the Way Newsica. Massport alert CDC amid concern over sick passengers on flights.
Yeah.
That would probably be me. Because I have had a non-ending cold for the last 3 weeks.
What do you think is that?
I don't know. I think Barry said I gotta take the bush tea that Daddy be drinking, but that's a concoction of a lot of foolishness, and I
It
don't
looks
want
like
to
vomit.
It absolutely smells like vomit as well, and
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
no.
doing it. I was like, I'll just die on this hill because I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's gross.
Not doing it.
I'm gonna have to order you some witch's brew.
Yes, please. I'll order it myself. I just need something
Girl, they
to
about to
heal
have
me.
their Pink Friday sale. My cart is full.
I'm outside with it. Second plane collision in one day at Boston's Logan International Airport leaves 2 people injured. Are y'all not seeing these big ass planes
This is what
coming
I'm saying.
together?
Right.
For the second time in one day, there has been a collision involving a plane at Boston's Logan International Airport. A tug vehicle towing an empty JetBlue aircraft struck the rear of a Cape airplane at a slow rate of speed. I want to know, why is it if everybody's going slow, was it that bad? The tug had been removed from service and the JetBlue aircraft will undergo a thorough inspection. The Cape Air flight had 3 passengers and 2 crew members on it at the time of the collision, according to a spokesperson on Cape Air. No one on the Cape Air flight reported any injuries, according to a spokesperson for the company, though a Massport official did confirm to Boston 25 News that both pilots of the flights were taken to an area hospital as a precaution. No JetBlue crew members were injured as a result of the incident, according to JetBlue. That marks the second similar incident at Logan on Monday. Earlier in the day, there was a collision involving 2 planes. I'm not going to ask the obvious questions because I think we all have them. If you guys are carrying the planes and you see they're getting a little close, you should probably stop driving and not.
Yeah, I
Allow
saw
them to.
an actual picture of it, and like the tips of the 2 planes, like hit each other, like tapped each other.
We don't even do that while we drive in cars. So
Yeah.
why is it that y'all can't maneuver these big ass planes? Y'all are going, instead of you going at a small speed. Que paso?
Yeah, yeah,
Que paso?
yeah. It's crazy.
I
Did you
don't
read
know.
the one about the
Well-
CDC alert with the sick passengers?
That's it.
No,
It said it was going at a slow rate of speed.
no, that's two different things.
This is 2 different things. So
Yeah.
I was reading the one about the second plane collision.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I didn't get, this one didn't come up for me. Okay, here we go. Alongside the plane situation, a pair of flights landed in Boston on Sunday afternoon with some of crew members or passengers complaining of illness, prompting officials to notify the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. A spokesperson for the Massachusetts Port Authority, which owns and operates Boston Logan International Airport, said that the sick passengers were on Delta and Avianca flights that landed in the city around the same time. It's possible that the high winds impacted the flight, but couldn't say that for sure. We reached out to the CDC out of an abundance of caution. At least 2 of the ill passengers were taken to the hospital after landing, according to the spokesperson. In the statement to Boston News on Monday afternoon, a Delta spokesperson said no customers reported illnesses on Delta Flight 225 traveling from Paris to Boston, but 2 of Delta's flight crew members on the aircraft sought medical attention after not feeling well.
Oh, wow.
So it wasn't the passengers, it was the crew members, and they was probably crew loving together, and that's what happened. Because the
So why
flight
is this
attendants.
news? I get it. 2 of the crew members got sick, but why is this news?
I agree with you. The last 2 stories. Why is it news? Fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it.
That's scary to think. Imagine that, though, being on that plane.
Well, not really on that plane. That's like 2 people having a cold, and then they're making news about an outbreak of Ebola. Why are we doing that? Like that shouldn't have been. That's like scaremongering.
Yeah,
That thinking
if it's
that
2
people.
crew members. I
Yeah. We don't know where they were. Were they together? Investigate that ish before you come here calling it news.
So it was 2 people, and they said that the whole plane.
It was 2 people. They said that there was. The CDC is concerned over those 2 people.
But it was still crew members. That doesn't. make
Yeah,
sense
I
to me.
don't.
All right.
Yeah, and that's very weird. They could have been coming from anywhere. Man, woman charged in Brockton fatal shooting. Let's see what's going on here. Prosecutors have arraigned a man and woman for the murder of a man in Brockton Apartments. Rivado Jean, 23, and Imani Court, 21, allegedly shot and killed Brockton man Franzi Genty on Friday, the DA said in a release.
This past Friday, okay.
The DA said in a release, I thought it was an update to one of the things that we had read before. Police received a 911 call around 3:23 p.m. on November 22nd that reported a male victim on the floor and there was blood. The blood. The police and fire arrived at 125 Pleasant Street, where they found Genty, 54, with multiple gunshot wounds and pronounced his dead at the scene. An investigation into the incident led by state police detectives found security footage near the scene that shows a man and a woman emerging from a white Audi parked near 125 Pleasant Street. Using the footage, the DA said detectives identified Jean in court as the suspect. According to Cruz, the video showed Jean climbing the fire escape to enter the building and going back downstairs to let Courtney in. Security footage alleged shows that the pair going to apartment 6A where Genty lived, the DA said. Court knocked on the door asking for the victim while Jean stood to the side, prosecutors said. The victim opens the door. Court steps out of the way and Jean enters the apartment. Shortly thereafter, several gunshots are heard. According to Cruz, the video shows Jean leaving the apartment with a suitcase. Investigators believe the suitcase contains a small safe with thousands of dollars in cash. Cruz said the pair fled the scene in the white Audi, which detectives said is a registered to Court's mother. This is probably one of the dumbest crimes that I'm reading.
They were how old?
Y'all pulled up to the car all into the apartment all willy nilly. One of y'all went up the fire escape, went downstairs, opened the door. Y'all on the video surveillance camera in the hallway. Yep. You knocked on the man's door, stood on the side, goes in, shots fired, comes out wheeling the man's treasure chest. State police put out an arrest warrant for Jean, who was taken into custody. And then you ride up in the car that's registered to your mother. You don't go steal another car, do a Grand Theft Auto. You use the same car that's registered to your own household and name where they could go get you. State police put out an arrest warrant for Jean, who was taken into custody Monday morning in Dorchester. Jean pleaded not guilty to murder, illegally possessing a firearm, assault and battery, shooting a firearm near a home, armed home invasion, breaking and entering, and larceny, the statement said. Representation for Court and Jean could not be reached for comment. Cruz said the pair is due back in court on December 23rd. That is crazy.
So that address there is the location of Fernandez Liquor Store in Brockton.
Really?
Right there on Pleasant Street. There's always a lot of activity right there.
Why
Where's
do you know
Pleasant
that?
Street?
Pleasant Street. That's the street there that one of the main streets.
Why do you know that?
In Hyde Park.
Remember, I used to live on Pleasant Street.
Oh, you did?
I used to live in Brockton.
Oh, okay.
In Brockton. Yes.
Yes, this is
okay,
by
okay, yes,
Vicente's, across the street from Vicente's.
That's still open?
Yeah, why not?
They just go there?
Oh, yeah, Cape Verdeans. Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Oh, no. Have you been there? I think everybody. Is it Vicente's or Vincent's?
Vicente.
Vicente's.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been there.
No, I don't even know.
It's pretty big.
Just to be hanging out with the Cape
That's
Verde.
why they Cape Verdeans.
The Cabo Verde. Massachusetts grandma surgically removed from mattress infested with cockroaches and feces after severe neglect.
Yeah, this is more details into that story that we talked about.
When was that? That was a couple weeks
last
ago?
week.
Last week?
Yeah.
The people had left her there. They didn't do nothing to her. They
Her
just
daughter,
did it.
her granddaughter, and
Yeah.
her nurse have been charged.
And her nurse.
Yep.
Well, that's not doing your job at all,
Yep.
is it?
Yep.
A Massachusetts grandmother was found dead, stuck to a mattress infested with cockroaches, bed bugs, and feces.
Hi.
This horrific discovery led to her daughter, granddaughter, and nurse being accused of severe neglect.
What?
The 79-year-old Denora Cardosa had to be surgically detached from the
What?
mattress she was stuck to
Can
because
you-
she died in the hospital 2 days later.
What?
Can you imagine? What is that?
What did you just read?
You guys was just walking past this woman all day and never once said, Abuela, do you need a little glass of water? Do you need to peel yourself off this mattress to pee, to poop, nothing?
Read more.
what the
It gets
The
worse.
79-year-old Denora Cardosa had to be surgically detached from the mattress she was stuck to before she died in the hospital 2 days later from necrotizing fasciitis, a flesh-eating disease, and sepsis due to infected ulcers, officials said. Her daughter Eva Fontes Cardosa, 53, Kayla Cardosa, 31, and Lisa
granddaughter.
Hamilton, 64, that's the nurse,
Yep.
are facing charges of manslaughter, caregiver neglect of an elder, larceny, and Medicaid fraud in connection with the death of 79-year-old Denora Cardosa. First responders were initially called to the house after Denora's daughter, Eva, summoned an ambulance for her mother, but medics were unable to separate the woman from the mattress. Despite her daughter receiving up to $140,000
$140,000.
for
Wicked.
supposedly caring for her mother,
Yep.
according to Lost Fox officiate. Her diabetes was completely unmonitored, and she was left alone for weeks as insects infested her skin-encrusted bed.
What the hell?
Authorities had to transport her and the mattress to the hospital where she could be separated from the bed. A week before the 911 call, Hamilton, a registered nurse, reported after a visit that the woman was clean, well cared for, alert, and that her diabetes was well controlled. She made no mention of pressure ulcers, feces,
I don't. They spelled it wrong. It's feces.
bed bugs, or cockroaches. The elderly woman's daughter, Eva Cardosa, was employed at Denora Cardosa's personal care attendant. Kayla Cardosa, the victim's granddaughter, and Eva Cardosa's niece, served as the elder Cardosa's health care proxy and PSA program surrogate. In addition to the events leading up to Denora's death, the women are also accused of fraud. They allegedly billed Mass Health for services not provided, including for services supposedly provided while Denora was in inpatient. They also billed for services post her death. They were still moving even after she died.
Even after she died, had to be surgically removed from the mattress and died, they were still built.
Furthermore, bank records revealed that Eva Cardosa regularly gave a portion of her PCA check to Kayla Cardosa. Mass Health paid Eva Cardosa over $140,000 for her PCA care of Denora. Hamilton's report is alleged to have contradicted EMT and hospital records that clearly showed Denora had completely uncontrolled diabetes, and that the level of insect infestation she had experienced would have taken at least several weeks to accumulate, officials said. Just kill me. Kill me and bury me in the backyard. Do not allow me to just stay there and literally rot away being eaten by insects. Please just kill me. Just kill me.
Fused to the bed.
They had to surgically remove the mattress.
What
her back.
Hamper says she know her. What's the name? Which one?
Cardosa?
Eva.
She said that's her old manager.
Oh no. She's probably
Eva Cardoza is the mother is the daughter, and Kayla Cardosa is the woman's granddaughter. People do this all the time. Those checks are pretty hefty. So sad. Yeah.
That is, because you can, and it sucks, right? Because that's a really good service to have. If you have a grandmother, a mother, anybody, any adult or elder that needs taking care of, and you are their caretaker, the state will pay for you to take care of them. It's literally a job. But that's just. How do you do that to your mom and your grandma?
This is beyond neglect.
Like, how do you do that? Like, you don't have any feelings. You don't deserve to be here. If you can't take care of somebody that you're being paid to take care of, and that means just most likely making sure that she eats, sleeps, and bathes.
Wipe her up. Can you imagine treating your mother like that? Your mother.
You walking by the bedroom and you know that your mother is pasted to the bed and she can't move, and that there's roaches eating her flesh.
And what does that smell like? And you're okay with that?
That's crazy. Though there's a special place in hell for a lot of people. That special place is gonna be filled though. That's gonna be crazy. It's
overflow.
Man. Yeah. Officials offer $5,000 reward for info on South Shore building blaze. I didn't see it. I don't know if any of y'all saw it. That sparked a brush fire, and the brush fires are still going on. I'm hoping that the rain that we've been receiving is helping firefighters get through this, because it's crazy. A Dorchester man found guilty of attacking a woman who didn't tell him, see, this is fragile masculinity, who didn't tell him good morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
He hit her?
A Dorchester man was sentenced 2 years in prison after he was found guilty of attacking a woman because she didn't say good morning to him. Ian Atkinson, 34, was found guilty of assault and battery and assault. Let me see him.
Yep.
That's a Atkinson. That's a Jamaican last name, right?
Ian Atkinson was found guilty of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon in Suffolk Superior Court. He will serve 2 years in state prison following by 2 years of probation.
Good.
In July of last year, Atkinson walked by a woman watering her plants on Balsam Street in Dorchester when he called out to her and said, "When people say good morning to you, you should say hi, you crazy bee." The prosecutor said Atkinson then repeatedly punched her in the face and threw her against a fence. He also drove his black Mercedes towards her and almost struck her.
Oh, why?
For this victim, a pleasant summer morning descended into a violent and cruel ordeal for the most inexplicable of reasons. The woman was recording the encounter, and Atkinson only stopped attacking once she bit him. While he was driving away, the woman was able to capture his license plate number, officials said previously. She was transported to the hospital with a broken nose, bruises on her head and face, and a hemorrhage of her left eye.
Yeah.
Even as she was being attacked, she had the presence of mind to record video, and that decision, along with her brave testimony, provided enough evidence for the judge to make this decision. I join all members of the community in thanking the survivor for her courage, because she just put a deviant off of the streets after getting punched repeatedly in her face for not returning a good friggin' morning.
Because if he had gotten away with that, or she didn't make any moves about that, how many more people would he have done that to?
Oh, many, many more.
What
she was outside of her own yard, watering her own grass, minding her own business, and because you walked by her and demanded that she speak to you, you decide to punch her repeatedly in the face. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that when he gets to jail, that the same respect and courtesy is given towards him.
Yeah, me as well.
I want him to be trying to keep low and keep his head down and mind his business, and somebody say good morning and he didn't say good morning back, and he is strung through. Yeah. Rang around.
Mental illness
but I mean,
real.
You know, like this is something that we've heard about before. Remember that I never forget that guy at Brooklyn Juve and was trying to dance with the girl. She wouldn't dance when he pulled out the gun and shot her in the face.
Yep.
So like what is this male fragility that is going on here? What is your anger? But that also reminds me of the Crazy movie. Did you ever watch that Crazy movie?
Oh, the what is it? The stalker movie? Yeah, Unhinged.
Did you watch it?
Nope, I won't refuse.
What's that about?
It's the man, she honked the horn at him and he told her to say sorry and she wouldn't, and he went on to terrorize the rest of her day and kill several people trying to terrorize her. It was crazy. crazy.
But with that guy.
Yeah.
Restful Crow.
It is something that needs, I don't know. Again, women need to stay strapped up.
Strapped.
I'm pretty sure that she wasn't going to be strapped up watering her flowers though.
In the morning.
In the
Who
morning.
would think? You know?
That's disgusting. Everybody's, I don't know. People going to I think it's going to increase. This kind of behavior is going to increase as Donald Trump ascends or whatever, or descends into the hell that is America.
What does it mean when you're coming up out of hell?
Yes,
yeah,
ascends out of hell to be the ruler of the free world, which is America, and to see that a lot of you guys are excited about what's to come from Donald Trump is disheartening and very scary. We've been seeing more reports of this situation with him taking, like, who was it? The very, very, very homophobic man, Jamaican singer, Sizzla. Sizzla, he just posted a picture of Donald Trump in the news article of him taking the transgender people out of the army, and very excited, like, no more bati business. Oh my
Are
gosh. You signed up for the army, Sizzla? Like, are you coming to fight for Americans? Because you don't even live here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you...
Why you mad? Why isn't... Who cares what somebody identifies at when they have a gun taking bullets on the front lines of war? I don't think that any of those people that's trying to kill us is like, oh no, this is a man, I don't want to fight with this woman, man. Like, what are we doing here?
Sizzla, they're supporting it, and then when you try to come to America, they ain't gonna let you in.
They're not gonna let you.
So, like, pick your struggle, you know? Like, that's crazy.
Hi, Sizzla. Stick to singing the nice, conscious songs of the evil and Babylon.
Oh my.
Officials offer
You're so multifaceted, Saucy.
Man charged with threatening moviegoers at a North Shore theater. I thought that went out after the last two cinema tragedies that we had.
Still doing this in the movie theater?
This is why you can't go to the movies. This is why you gotta stay at home, drink a couple of coffees, and watch a movie in your house.
On Tiny Zone or something like that. Whatever them things.
A 34-year-old Lynn man was arrested over the weekend and is facing charges for allegedly threatening to shoot moviegoers at a North Shore theater.
Everybody's so friggin' crazy.
Ryan Muldoon is charged. Look, he looked like he was definitely going to shoot the people at the movie theater, 100%. With assault with a dangerous weapon, disturbing the peace, and threat to commit a crime. Police responded around 3 p.m. on Sunday to the AMC Theater at the Liberty Tree Mall in Danvers. He was just down the street from here where we are.
I mean, the guy stabbed up the little girls at South Bay.
South Bay. Yep, he did. For a report that a man, later identified by police as Muldoon, was threatening to shoot the place up, according to court documents of the scene. Danvers police spoke with a movie theater employee who told them two women reported to staff that a man seated behind them had threatened to shoot up the theater. Sir, just sit down and watch the goddamn movie.
You're gonna buy a movie ticket to go into the movies to disturb people's peace? What is your problem?
Officers located Muldoon with the assistance of theater staff, and he was taken into custody. He did not have a weapon on him. He told officers that the women were hitting on him, and he denied making any threats, according to the police. The victim later told police that shortly after they sat down in the theater, they heard Muldoon say behind them, "I'm going to shoot all of you in the head." After reporting,
he said that?
Oh, Jesus. After reporting the incident, the woman left the area because they did not feel safe, police said. Muldoon pleaded not guilty to the charges of arraignment on Monday.
But he said that they were hitting on him. They was hollering.
There's no assault and there's no dangerous weapon, his defense attorney Ramsey said.
I'm going to shoot up your club if you don't give me head. Maybe you think... Since they were hitting on him, maybe you think, maybe they misheard him.
The defense lawyer says there's no allegation of threats, but there's no indication that they were even directed to those individuals. He didn't approach them and sit behind them. They came and sat in front of him. There's just not enough there to get the probable cause. I don't see two things. I don't see why they would make it up. Number they paid their money to see the movie. Why would they just turn around and be like, this man threatened to shoot me in my head?
Poor thing. They were probably just in there trying to enjoy their wicked, and here comes this psychopath in here harassing.
Well, they said they sat in front of him. He didn't sit in the back of him.
Oh,
they came and they tried to hit on him. When he said no, that's when they made up this story. Because women are deviants.
And he's so sexy.
He's so sexy.
Sat behind him and told me, I'm going to shoot you.
I'm going to shoot you in the head. I'm going to shoot every one of you 3 bitches in front of me in the head. Can I have your number? Where are we doing?
I don't know.
State law blocks wrongfully convicted man who spent quarter century behind bars for getting full damages awarded by from getting. Oh, they block him from wrongfully. They block him from getting the damages award. The damages. Who did that? Yeah. Why they do that for?
The state law.
These stories just annoying me. A man who spent 26 years in prison
for wrongfully accused
for murder he did not commit will take home only a fraction of the $13 million awarded to him by a jury last week, thanks to Massachusetts state law. At just 26 years old, Michael Sullivan was wrongfully convicted of the 1987 murder of Wilfred McGrath, who was found with his feet bound with electrical wire and his body wrapped in a quilt outside a Stop and Shop in Somerville.
Damn.
Sullivan maintained his innocence throughout his prison sentence. He was finally awarded a new trial in 2013 that proved the state crime lab chemist had provided false evidence. Sullivan was released the same year, and all charges against him were then dropped in 2019. Now his civil trial has come to a close too, and the jury again found him innocent. They also ruled Sullivan should be awarded $4 million for his loss of freedom and $9 million for his pain, suffering, and emotional distress, per the spokesperson. However, according to Massachusetts state law, damages paid by the state in wrongful conviction suits are capped at $1 million.
Are you serious?
Why is that a law? Sullivan's lawyer said his client is thrilled nonetheless because he was finally exonerated of the crime. So that is a blessing and a curse, right? Because you're like, damn, I spent 26 years here and y'all ain't gonna give me my money. The $1 million can make a difference in his life. He's thrilled with it. Would he have liked it to be 13? Sure, but he has no hard feelings at all about that, Sullivan's lawyer told the Boston Globe. His main concern was getting the declaration because he still hears people whispering, he got off on a technicality.
Why wasn't he? This is crazy. Why is that a law?
Bro.
Why is that a law?
That's a.
Why would they do that?
And then he's just so happy to just not be in jail. He's like, I don't care what you give me. I just want to be out of here.
Well, he said that he's happy to just have the conviction. They say that he's not guilty.
Yeah.
Because people, that's just so,
it's
just not fair.
It is mean. It is mean-hearted and mean-spirited.
He's got to be able to sue the state or something like that.
And somebody got to start changing these bills and laws around because
Supreme Court.
Man,
for the Massachusetts Supreme Court.
Not this one.
Not the Supreme Court, because they about to do away with any police, any type of, I don't know. And then last but not least, Nantucket high schooler break into $2 million home to throw a party. Was it a movie?
That's what I miss about them towns.
All the nice parties. The fruit flies are crazy. When high school students on Nantucket tried to rent an Airbnb to throw a Halloween party and were ignored, they reportedly took matters into their own hands, breaking in and throwing the party anyways. Edith Stone Latrini, who owns the house at 20 Field Avenue, received a rental request through the app that she deemed sketchy and ignored it, according to reports by the Nantucket Current. The message obtained by the Current said that the user wanted to rent the house so her daughter could throw a little Halloween party for her and her friends. They just want to do a fun dress-up get-together to take some pictures and eat some pizza, you know. It wouldn't even really be a party. I will leave the house spotless, and I'm sure nothing will be ruined, the message sent on October 14th read. The next time Lentini heard about the party, it was just before 10 p.m. on November 1 when the Nantucket Police Department called her to ask if she knew a party was happening in her home. According to the Current, the teens broke into the house through an unlocked window. Lentini was told by Nantucket police, who responded to the area for the noise complaint. The Nantucket Police Department is now releasing the police report from the incident due to the individuals being minors, but Lieutenant Agnes told the Current that the officers are conducting an extensive investigation. What are we investigating? The children broke into the house to have a house party. It's terrible and it's illegal.
Right. They
That's
broke
it.
in through a window. That's
What do we-
breaking and entering.
And then they had a fun party that went too loud and the police came and shut it down. That's the end of the investigation. What else would you like to investigate? And then yesterday, Olive Garden had a nice little friend. Olive Garden, if you went to the Olive Garden to have a little meal, you might have been joined by a little furry creature, also known as a raccoon. Well, here's something you don't see every day, let alone at the Olive Garden come on, South Bay. Olive Garden.
What's happening?
Because why had to be South Bay? Why couldn't it be a Braintree one or something?
He wasn't inside.
I mean, he was
Hanging out.
He was just looking in to see what was going on. One Olive Garden customer spotted this little guy peeking from the ceiling on Monday night. I'm not sure if the raccoon was there for soup, salad, and breadsticks, or maybe he thought he was next door at Applebee's looking for a dollarita. Earlier this year, there was a drunken situation at the South Bay Applebee's, but nothing like a raccoon peeking in from the ceiling. Here's a question. Why was the ceiling board open like that in the first place? And that's all I want to know.
But look at here, he's so cute.
He is cute. But they, Olive Garden, if it rained, Mr. Olive Garden franchise, wouldn't everything get wet in there?
Yeah, like why was it open? Dude.
Yeah,
And then when you guys discovered that it was open, why wasn't it immediately closed?
Or why is the restaurant open while this ceiling board is open? I don't.
Because it's right above the friggin' bar.
Yeah.
So if it rained or sleet, snow, or lotus.
It is now. Is it raining now?
It looks like it is. It's dark.
It's being moist, but I don't think it's raining quite yet.
You might need to go to the hospital.
Hello. But yeah, that was what happened the other day. Yesterday.
That's cute.
With that said, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and I'm gonna go cough, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
What is this, Doctor? This is
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Moonbox Productions is thrilled to present the Thanksgiving play. Isn't it time we rethink Thanksgiving? That's the question on the table when four politically correct performers try to create a new take on the traditional Thanksgiving holiday pageant. Rambunctious, wild, and fearless, the Thanksgiving play serves up history and humor with a steaming side dish of uniquely American hypocrisy. Opening on November 21st and running through December 15th at Arrow Street Arts in Cambridge. Tickets are $45 and are available at arrowstreetarts.org. Pay what you wish options are available at the box office.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Praise the Lord, City of Boston. This is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM.
Come on, sing it!
bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
Spark FM.
You don't make it ring, 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 ring. I can't keep this on the low.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
She right with me, me right with she. She my type of B, me a type of G. She look come easy, get the money, please.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Everybody shout. Everybody shout.
Spark FM.
Buddy in the mood. Buddy.
I want you open the tiger, close back the tiger, open the tiger, close back the tiger, open it, close it, yeah, open it, yeah, close it, yeah, open it, close it, open it, close it, open it, yeah, nice it. Give it no, give it no. Make a tiger roar, make a tiger roar,
hey.
Boy, make a tiger roar,
oh yeah,
baby, yo.
Hey. Oh, sorry, it's my turn. I was enjoying this. I hope everybody's doing a little bounce in their chair.
I am.
Get bouncy. How you mean? What you doing? Oh yes. Okay, I gotta stop.
I loved it. I wanted you to keep going. I didn't want you to stop at all.
Oh, that's what he said. That's funny.
That was fun. I like that.
Me too. I do. I very much enjoy those kind of musics as such. It's time for us to get into our global and national news with Miss Tony B. Knowing.
That's me. What's going on here? Okay, so what's going on in the world? Let me let you all know. Macy's employee hid upwards of $154 million in delivery expenses.
Goddamn.
And what exactly does that mean? Macy's announced that an employee hid up to $154 million, prompting the U.S. department store chain to delay the release of its third quarter earnings report. The iconic U.S. department store, known for hosting New York City's Thanksgiving Day parade, are we not going to have a parade? Was set to release its latest earning report on Tuesday. However, in a statement released a day prior, the company announced a delay to allow for the completion of an independent investigation into the missing funds. According to the statement, a single employee overseeing small package delivery expenses accounting made erroneous accounting accrual entities, enabling them to hide between $132 and $154 million of cumulative delivery expenses between the fourth quarter of 2021 through November 2nd. The employee no longer works at the company, Macy's said, adding that no other employee has been implicated in the matter. I don't care.
Me either, like at all.
I didn't care about anything. That statement said it all. Trump threatens. Are they having the Thanksgiving parade?
Because that's what I was waiting for you to say. I was waiting for you to say. My face is so itchy.
Scratch it, girl. Trump threatens to impose sweeping new tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China on first day in office. And I think we spoke about that yesterday. Trump is a jackass, and we all know that. On January 20th, as one of the many first executive orders, I will sign all necessary documents to charge Mexico and Canada a 25% tariff on all products coming into the United States and its ridiculous open borders.
gosh.
He wrote on social media, complaining that thousands of people are pouring through Mexico and Canada, bringing crime and drugs at levels never seen before, even though violent crime is down from pandemic highs. What's that?
Why do people think that these tariffs are
Because Tristan, they don't think anything about the tariffs. They don't even know what the tariffs are.
I've never
What?
Heard of tariffs before.
Me either.
What do you
Honestly,
mean?
like I've heard of tariffs, but it never was something that was necessary for me to look up. Let me say that. Because it's never been such a hard, I don't know. I just didn't even know what it was.
I never heard of Tariff before. I thought Tariff was the name of the Muslim boy who went to school down the street.
What?
Tariff. Remember him? Anyway, that's the only Tariff. That's the only Tariff. No. No. Oh, a man called 911 for help during a home invasion. Las Vegas police fatally shot him. A Las Vegas man called police for help during a home invasion before an officer fatally shot him, according to authorities and 911 calls. Brandon Durham called 911 on November 12th, saying he was hiding with his 15-year-old daughter after someone broke into his home. Durham is heard pleading with the dispatcher to send someone ASAP in audio recordings obtained this week. Corin identified the officer who shot Durham as Alexander Bookman, age 26. Bookman was one of the first responders to arrive and kicked in the front door. Corin said the officer found Durham in a hallway struggling over a knife with the intruder. In a short clip of body camera video released by police, the officer yells to him to drop the knife, then fires one round. Durham and the intruder both fall to the floor when the officer moves closer and fires 5 more rounds while standing over him.
Wow.
The video shows.
He was so dangerous?
He's the one that called the police.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was so dangerous that y'all had to kill him mad hard?
Durham died in his home. Curran said Durham and the intruder knew each other. The intruder was arrested and charged with home invasion and assault.
Just so.
Just it. They killed the man. While Durham's death is tragic, Officer Bookman was doing his job and did not intend to commit a crime. The person responsible for Mr. Durham's death is in custody. Durham's family wants Bookman fired and charged with the shooting. Mr. Durham was not threatening anyone. There was no justification for the use of force against Mr. Durham. He shot him once and then shot him 5 more times.
Yes, because he was so scary and so scared.
Yep.
And of course, this is a black man.
Oh, he was black.
Yep.
Oh, he's black.
Of course.
Do you want to show the footage?
Yeah, I have the picture. His picture here. Let me see. Footage. Where's the footage? Is it footage here?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't think so. Yeah, no.
I don't like stories like that. Black man. It's always and so they it was probably a white man intruding in his house and they shot the black man because obviously he had to be the one, right?
Absolutely.
The Texas Education
Better call
Board.
Dr. Rashad, Richie, and all of them people.
What's our guy's name?
What's the next one?
Crumb.
Ben Crumb.
Ben
all
Crumb.
of them people.
Texas Education Board, the Texas Education Board has approves optional Bible-infused curriculum for elementary schools. Amen.
What do you say?
They approved optional Bible-infused curriculum for elementary schools, and I think they should. Because when they took the Bible out of schools, that's when the world started going crazy. The Texas Education Board voted Friday to allow Bible-infused teachings in elementary schools under optional.
When you said Texas, went right downhill.
Yeah,
curriculum.
Because they are going to Christianitize all of those youth so that they can be ready for the Handmaid's Tale to go to the little school to become wives and commanders.
I tried watching that show this week, by the way.
And what happened?
I couldn't do it.
What
The
do you mean?
Handmaid's Tale?
What do you mean you couldn't do it?
I couldn't get into it.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
What you talking about? You couldn't get into it.
I couldn't watch it. I can't
I've
get
never
past
heard
the
such
first episode.
I've never heard such a
And
foolishness
then
before in my
I
life.
said the same thing to a few other people, and they was like, "Yeah, we tried to watch it, and we can't get past the first episode."
You know what? And you guys are sheep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tell them what they are.
You guys are sheep.
Yep.
Because you guys don't want to know the truth. Because you would force yourself. You don't even have to force yourself. You got to be receptive to what you're seeing in your eyes. It is the proclamation of the Project 2025 that you was watching unfold. The first couple of episodes was a little bit weird.
Okay.
It was a little bit weird. You got to really kind of understand the storyline of what's happening because it can get really, really confusing to know that the world is literally about to turn on its face.
Yeah.
So try it. You know what you do? Read the synopsis of the episode first, and then go back and read it so you can get a little bit of whatchamacallit.
Wanda said I watch too much Ratchet TV.
You do watch. You be watching Zeus Network, but don't want to find out what's going on in your life.
I don't watch. I just be at my neighbor's house and they be like, "You about to watch
Cabaret."
Zeus. You about to watch Zeus. You about to watch Jocelyn."
No, I'm not watching
watch,
that.
Natalie.
Natalie Nunn.
Chinnan.
Anyhow.
Natalie Chinnan. Chin a lot.
The material adopted by the Texas State Board of Education, which is controlled by elected Republicans, passing an 8-7 vote over criticism that the lessons would proselytize. What is this word? Proselytize to young learners and alienate students of faiths other than Christianity.
Yeah.
Supporters argue the Bible is a core feature of American history and that teaching it will enrich.
That's not fair.
Will enrich lessons.
That's not fair because what if I don't read the Bible? What if that's not my religion? What if I read the Torah? The Quran.
What did you call it?
What's it called?
Quran.
The Quran. What if that's what what if that's what I do? You gonna force me to read the Bible and learn about this white Jesus?
White Jesus?
I don't like this though. This is
white power.
Is this forcing religion on people?
Absolutely.
White power.
Absolutely it is.
I'm not.
I can see if you sign your child up for a religious school, like how our children go to little 7-day Adventist school, we know that they are getting a curriculum based on our religion and our beliefs.
Yes.
But if I send my kid to, the Lee school, and as a little Muslim baby, I don't want him over there reading things that don't align with what we are.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Texas will be the one who forces all of that down your throat and then tell you can't have no abortion after the priests and stuff start doing things. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is crazy. This ain't working for me. White Florida man sentenced to 25 years in prison for shooting black neighbor. White Florida woman for shooting
Remember
black
that?
neighbor in the length of dispute.
Good.
So yes, she's been sentenced to 25 years. And I am quite excited about that and very, very happy.
Is this the one that shot the kids?
Yeah.
She shot she took the kid's eye. She shot the woman through the door.
Yeah.
So a white Florida woman who fatally shot a black neighbor through her front door during an ongoing dispute over the neighbor's boisterous children was sentenced Monday to 25 years in prison for her manslaughter conviction. Susan Laurent, 60 years old, was convicted in August of killing Ajike A.J. Owens, 35, by firing a single shot from her .38 caliber handgun in June of 2023. She had faced a maximum of 30 years behind bar. Circuit Judge Robert Hodges opted for a slightly lesser term amid evidence Lawrence had been abused as a child and had mental health problems. And
so, because you was abused as a child and had mental health problems, that says that you should be able to shoot somebody through their door after stealing their child's iPad?
That's what the judge said. The shooting was completely unnecessary in this case. Hodges said during an afternoon hearing, the shooting, I find, was based more in anger than in fear.
Absolutely.
And I agree. It's 25 years, so she's going to be there until she's 85.
Good.
Or basically life.
Good.
Good for her. Father of a missing, this is such a sad story. Father of a missing Hawaii woman found dead in Los Angeles, police say. So the body of Ryan Kobayashi was found, who flew to LA to find his daughter, found after police respond to reports of an apparent suicide.
Wait, the girl?
The father went to go find his daughter, couldn't find her, and killed himself.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Man.
Ryan Kobayashi, who flew to Los Angeles from Hawaii in search of his missing daughter, has been found dead near the Los Angeles International Airport. Ryan Kobayashi had been searching for his 31-year-old daughter, Hannah, who was last seen at the airport on November 8th en route to New York City. After tirelessly searching through Los Angeles for 13 days, Hannah's father, Ryan Kobayashi, tragically took his own life. The family wrote in a statement shared by the RAD movement, a missing persons nonprofit. This loss has compounded the family's suffering immeasurably. According to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner, Ryan's body was discovered in a parking lot on Sunday. Los Angeles police responded to the reports of apparent suicide at 4 a.m. He was 58 years old. Hannah is still actively missing and is believed...
Where the child at?
I don't know that she's believed to be in imminent danger. It is crucial for everyone to remain vigilant in their efforts to locate Hannah. Hannah Kobayashi boarded a flight from Maui on November 8th, intending to visit her aunt in upstate New York. She landed in Los Angeles that day, but left the airport and missed her connecting flight. In Los Angeles, Hannah visited the Grove shopping mall, where she spent time at Taschen Bookstore and attended the LeBron 22 trial experience, an event held at the Nike store. The next day, Hannah's mother texted to see if she made it to New York. Hannah responded no. The same day, she messaged a friend saying that someone was trying to steal her identity. Deep hackers wiped my identity, stole all my funds, and have had me on a mine FUCK since Friday, she wrote to a friend. I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. The text messages appeared suspicious to Hannah's family. It didn't seem right because it's not how she normally texts.
That baby killed herself, didn't she?
We don't know what happened. Somebody kidnapped her. They said that's not how she normally texts.
Yeah.
That was the last day that anyone heard from her, and the same day that Ryan decided to fly to LA in search of her. The following day, her family filed a missing persons report.
Why did he kill himself before he found the girl?
He I don't know. I don't know.
It's only a day.
It was suspicious.
Yeah, all of that is. It sounds like he got killed too.
No, he was there for 13 days.
Oh, he was there for 13 days.
Yeah.
I wonder if he found something that indicated to him that she was missing, and he was just so distraught. I don't know that she.
In a statement released on November 15th, the Los Angeles Police Department released a missing persons poster of Hannah. In a statement released that day, the family said it had obtained a surveillance video showing Hannah in downtown Los Angeles near Crypto.com arena. In the footage, the family wrote, "It is evident that Hannah does not appear to be in a good condition and she is not alone." 2 days later, Sydney, a relative, wrote on Facebook, "LAPD has not been of much help and has not taken this as seriously as we should hope because my sister is considered an adult who can make her own choices." I don't know. Nobody knows what happened to the girl, where she is. She's basically vanished. The father went there looking for her, couldn't find her, and ended up killing himself.
That's sad.
It's really, really sad.
How much is...
Huh?
Oh, I was reading something. I thought they GoFundMe $14 million, but that's something different.
Yeah. A South Korean man is convicted after binge eating to avoid military service.
Say it one more time.
South Korean man is convicted after binge eating to avoid military service.
This is what's gonna happen when Trump gets rid of all the transgender people in the army, and they start calling for a draft. All of y'all gonna get mad fat and out of health and out of hand real quick and to avoid a draft. Don't be excited about that. Go ahead.
The man who has not been named was found guilty of evading mandatory national service after he deliberately tried to gain so much weight it would make him ineligible. The man who has not been publicly identified was found guilty to gain so much weight that it make him ineligible for combat. It says he was sentenced to 1 year in prison, suspended for 2 years under the Military Service Act, which allows for sentences of up to 3 years to be for evading mandatory military service without justifiable cause. South Korea requires all able-bodied male citizens between the ages of 18 to 35 to complete a minimum of 18 months of military service in a controversial policy that dates back to the 1950s.
A South Korea
after the Korean War. Go ahead.
Oh, that's it. Same thing.
Oh, I thought you had something to play.
So, I mean, is it work? Is it gonna work?
I don't know. The court said the man had doubled his daily food intake and consumed excessive water ahead of his physical exam for the National Military Draft. At his initial exam in 2017, he was assessed at level 2, the second highest level, qualifying him to serve in a combat position. But when he went for another physical examination last year, he was assessed at level 4, the weight gain having resulted in a BMI that classified him as obese. Poor thing. The assessment meant he would be spared from combat duty and instead assigned a non-combat role at a government agency that allowed him to commute from home. The court official said the man got the binge eating idea from a friend who was sentenced to 6 months in prison, suspended for 1 year. The friend denied the accusation in court, claiming he did not think the man would follow through on the suggestion. That's crazy.
I mean, I think it's a really smart idea.
Right.
Like, you get to binge eat, and he's not saying that he doesn't want to work at all. I just don't want to be out there taking bullets for this country. So sit me at a desk, administrative role, so I can commute to and fro my home.
Yeah.
But I ain't mad at him at all.
Well, that may not happen in America because Biden proposes Medicare and Medicaid cover weight loss drugs for millions of obese
they
Americans.
gonna first put you on Ozempic, make you get into good shape, and then send you off to the war.
Then send you off to war. Millions of Americans with obesity could be eligible to have popular weight loss drugs like Wegovy or Ozempic covered by Medicare and Medicaid under a new rule the Biden administration proposed on Tuesday.
Technically, ain't half of the country obese in general, because according to the BMI and stuff like that, which was made for a nice wife woman, usually black people are obese all the time. How do you get eligible for you have to be a certain?
You have to have a certain BMI.
Okay.
And there's different categories for the drugs. So like Ozempic is mostly for to control diabetes and lower your A1C by being an appetite suppressant. Wegovy is just an appetite suppressant for obese people who are considered obese, and that goes by your BMI, and then you also have to qualify by how it works for you. So after you've taken it for a little while,
what does BMI mean?
Body mass index.
Oh.
So it's that chart that they have that says how much you're supposed to weigh according to your height or whatever like that. With Wegovy or a few of them too, after you've taken it for a little while, you have to go back in and see if you've actually lost weight on it. And if you haven't, then they'll discontinue it. But if you are losing weight and it's proving to help you, then they'll continue it for you. But it is very costly. If you don't have insurance that'll cover it, it's about $1,600
American.
Yeah, it's
and they say
per shot, or is it per?
So you get a box of 4.
Oh,
because you get a month's supply. So
but that's still a lot of goddamn money.
Yeah, $1,600.
In Canada,
$400 a week.
In Canada, the same thing is about $200 because they got.
Canada has universal health care, right, where they just cover everything.
Yeah.
So the costly proposal from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services sets the stage for a potential showdown between the powerful pharmaceutical industry and RFK Jr., an outspoken opponent of the weight loss drugs who, as President-elect Donald Trump's nominee to lead the agency, could try to block the measure.
He will try to block the measure.
Yep.
He absolutely will.
He's got a worm in his head. While the rule would give millions of people access to weekly injectables that have helped people shed pounds so quickly that they have labeled them miracle drugs, it could cost taxpayers as much as $35 billion over the next decade.
Oh, so we gotta pay?
Yep.
Yesterday, RFK came out and said racism will never end in America. And black people, we just got to be resilient, and we just got to do what we got to do to maneuver ourselves out of it.
That was his pep speech.
That's what he did. He did say that yesterday. He did. Let me see, but I can find the clip
right here. Roland Martin is probably gonna say the clip right here because
here we go.
I want to know what.
Black people should be resilient.
Oh, more resilient. That
here we go.
In college, standing before a group of black people, telling them that, oh, we should just raise them to be like the Avengers. Just shake the racism off. Just that they need to be able to just, be resilient. You can't show me a Kennedy who could have withstood the racism and the bigotry that any regular, ordinary black person had to endure and still survived.
I want to hear him say it out of his
Show
own mouth.
me
Oh, this one right
the
here.
litany of black people.
Oh, here we go. All right. This is El Copiando from RFK.
Because Roland Martin is just gonna speak logical, good sense. Because I also don't even want him. He's right. Two things can be right. I don't want him to lump him in the category as a Kennedy because I think that they would not be pleased with any of this.
They need to
his father would have kicked him out.
And this man is he is an attention-seeking whore, and I don't like it. But I think it's right here. Let's go for it.
All right, here we go.
But I tell you the truth.
Fired for making a false claim about how COVID-19 was engineered to target certain ethnic groups.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is an independent candidate for president.
Deal with racism, systemic racism.
Oh God, I can't take it.
Has been directed at trying to make people so they're not racist anymore. Through education, through sanctions, through cancellation, whatever. And all of these things are important. But I would say that we're never going to eliminate racism. We are hardwired from the 20,000 generations that humanity spent wandering the African savannah in little tribal groups. We're hardwired to look for differences in other people and then to essentially practice racism.
He is starting with a kernel of reality.
A kernel.
Well,
That's interesting.
Because what he's saying is not wrong. It's in our fabric, and he's probably the only one of the white people who would literally stand up there and say that. However, he's not saying it in the context in which we are saying it. Like, you know what I mean?
He's just telling us we gotta deal.
He's pretty much.
Here. Y'all gonna have to deal with it.
He's not, denying the fact that racism is here. He is now telling us that because racism is here, y'all got to figure out how to get over it. Mm-hmm. Not that we should stop racism in America, because it can't stop, but y'all just got to figure out how to maneuver through it, and you got to be stronger than what you already been. So I don't know if that was a pep talk or a duh, like a duh RFK, and nobody wants to hear. I never want to hear RFK make a speech or anything like that.
Me either. Oh, that.
Imagine RFK during COVID.
Oh, you know what I heard? All I heard was, hide your kids, hide your wife, and get yourself a gun.
What is going on?
Get yourself a gun. That's all I heard.
Get yourself a gun.
It's not, you know what, we should not discriminate with anybody over any of their disabilities or anything like that. But RFK we can't take RFK Jr. safe for any reason. Not for his speech, not for his thought process. He is super controversial, super conspiracy theory, super avoidance of any of the real thing that's going on in life. And I'm surprised that he even said that racism is alive and strong. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't supposed to say that, being on Trump's cabinet. I don't think you're supposed to acknowledge that type of information. He's not going to last there much longer, though.
These people.
Mike Nice said he sounds like he eats hot rocks.
He sounds like he eats hot rocks underwater. Like, what is he's gurgling. What was I gonna say? I forget now. I don't know.
We got one more story?
No, that's it. That's it. We're all done. We're done. So mean. But anyhow, that's that. That was the national news.
We're going to take a very small, quick commercial break. And we'll be right back in a few more minutes to go through our entertainment news and get into a little fun times.
Yeah.
Spark FM Online. Be right back.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. Tax. Want to give your baby a head start? Get the best protection against flu and COVID-19. Because their immune system isn't fully developed at birth, babies need additional protection. When you get vaccinated while pregnant, it can keep you and your baby from getting sick. As they get older, this can result in more time in school and daycare for them, and more productive time at work for you. Vaccines are safe and effective for children as they grow. No matter where you are on your pregnancy journey, flu and COVID vaccines can boost your and your baby's natural defenses and protect your family. Stay up to date with your vaccines. Stay healthy. Talk with your trusted healthcare provider today. Brought to you by the Boston Public Health.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Moonbox Productions is thrilled to present the Thanksgiving play. Isn't it time we rethink Thanksgiving? That's the question on the table when 4 politically correct performers try to create a new take on the traditional Thanksgiving holiday pageant. Rambunctious, wild, and fearless, the Thanksgiving play serves up history and humor with a steaming side dish of uniquely American hypocrisy. Opening on November 21st and running through December 15th at Arrow Street Arts in Cambridge. Tickets are $45 and are available at arrowstreetarts.org. Pay what you wish options are available at the box office.
Spark FM.
Wheezy boy, make me dance. Daddy-o, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com.
Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm on it.
Spark FM. The People Station.
What is that?
What is that?
Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Tues.
All right. We are back. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the morning. Rockstone Tues, Miss Tony be knowing, and your girl, Miss Hot Sizzling Sauce. It's time for us to get into our entertainment report. And Miss Tony's going to hit us off right now because I'm a little bit under the El Weathiando.
El Weathiando. Drake accuses UMG of faking Not Like Us popularity.
Oh, yeah, I tell you.
What is that about?
Boy,
that
I tell
so
you.
Strange to me. Who came in? What is this? What happened in here? Drake said, so when I read that yesterday, I didn't know that was true. Like, real? Is he really doing that?
Yes, he really is.
Drake has filed legal documents accusing Universal Music Group and Spotify of coming together to fake the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's diss song against him, Not Like Us. Why? How does that affect Drake? How does that affect?
Because it's funny because a lot of people accuse Drake of doing the same exact thing as well. So this is very interesting that Drake is now opening the door for people to start questioning people's streams.
Oh, that's weird.
He's been saying this too. He said that the streams, all the numbers were boosted.
I mean, why does it matter?
Right. What is that? How does that affect him?
Yeah, like what does it mean? Like, why are you the one who's doing it? Like, it makes him seem like such a P word because you're going after somebody who made a diss track against you.
Because so why? Because Kendrick Lamar won the beef. Now he's suing.
Yeah.
Wow. According to The Independent, Drizzy's legal team filed a pre-action petition in a Manhattan court on Monday, alleging UMG used bots, payola, and other methods to inflate the chart-topping song. This is not a lawsuit, but a step required by the New York State to secure information before officially filing. UMG did not rely on chance or even ordinary business practices, the docs read. It instead launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves. The filing also alleges that the label paid Spotify to promote Not Like Us to users searching for unrelated songs and artists. Additionally, it claims UMG paid Apple to have Siri intentionally redirect users requesting a song from Drake's catalog, instead offering Not Like Us as a result. Mm-hmm. It also claims the company used bots to burnish the song's numbers. Drake is asking the court to order UMG and Spotify to gather all relevant documents ahead of a pending lawsuit. According to the report, UMG has so far refused to engage over the issue, telling Drake to sue Kendrick instead. But tell him to go F himself.
Yes, that's what I think. I think this is terrible work for an artist to be doing this. I can see if the industry were doing this somewhere, but he's on UMG, right? So you're suing your own record label company for inflating the numbers for the winner of your rap beef.
You know, this only proves Kendrick's point more.
Yep.
You know,
he's a culture vulture, and he's just this makes Drake look worse than wearing barrettes and slicking back his hair in 2 ponytails and painting his nails. This is very, 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 very sassy behavior.
Yeah, it's sassy AF.
Yeah,
and I don't like it.
Very sassy.
It's very light skinned.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't like it.
You I can see if he did it with somebody else's music, but you're going after the person that won your rap beef.
Run your rap beef.
You sound like a little biz naive.
Biz
naive. Biz naive.
Oh, not this scrappy biz naive. Biz naive. Well, Kendrick has yet to respond. Top Dog Entertainment's Punch has seemingly addressed the filing, writing on X shortly after the news hit. Nah, the rap streets is done. SMH. And I agree. That's not rap like at all. Cher recalls deciding to loan out her virginity at 14. And have revenge sex with a boy who dismissed her. I was so angry. What the hell does that mean? In a new memoir, the music icon shares that her first time having sex was a massively overrated experience. Cher is opening up about losing her virginity as a teenager. In her new memoir, Cher, the memoir part 1, which was released on Tuesday, November 19th, the singer and actress recalls the circumstances that led to her first sexual experience, which she describes as massively overrated. Cher recalls that she had such a crush on a boy in her neighborhood and that they began dating when she was 14, writing that they would kiss in her bedroom. Soon, however...
Same.
In your bedroom?
The door open. Go ahead.
Soon, however...
No, I didn't have no boys in my bedroom.
The believed singer noticed that, because I was about to say that was our bedroom. Soon, however, the believed singer noticed that the boy's behavior changed when his friends were around. He was sweet enough when we were alone, but as soon as his friends came around, he'd treat me like an embarrassing kid. One day when the boys were planning an outing to a restaurant, she says she laughed and mockingly asked her boyfriend if he was going to bring that kid, at which point he promptly ditched her. I don't understand what that means. I was so hurt that he did when he did that, I had revenge sex with him. I had never wanted to. Otherwise, I would have done it one of 500 other times he asked, Cher writes. But I was so angry at being dismissed, I decided, if not lose, loan out my virginity to him.
You know what I'm tired of? Hearing about Cher and her sexual adventures. Because it doesn't do anything for my spirit or my soul. Because I don't know, but I'm like, she's got like a 17-year-old boyfriend, so I know that
she's dating Amber Rose's baby daddy, right?
Yeah. So I know that they're doing things, and I don't want to think about Cher as a 14-year-old kissing her boyfriend in her room, and I don't want to think about Cher right now having sex with Amber Rose's boyfriend.
This is her. So
she said when they were done. When that turned out to be a massively overrated experience came to an end, I asked him, is that it? Are we finished? Then I told him to go home and never come back. She continues, I wanted him to feel just as dismissed as he'd made me feel.
And how'd that work out for her?
You go, girl.
She's been around for a very long time.
How old is she? 800?
Like
She's
80
Morticia,
years old.
isn't she?
Yeah. She would play an amazing Morticia, and I'm wondering, she's been casted as
Morticia.
She's been casted. She's not in She's not in any type of Addams Family.
I don't know. She has to have been in
How old is Cher?
Cher was originally the top choice to play
78 years
her.
old. She's the same age as Donald J. Trump.
Cher wanted to play the role, but producers opted for Angelica Houston.
Well, Angelica did a great job in that. Yeah. However, Cher could have been a different Addams Family. Mm-hmm. She should come back as the Morticia, Grandma Morticia. Like that would be really nice.
That would be nice. But Cher doesn't look old though. She's 82. You said? Mm-hmm. 82?
No, 78.
78. Oh,
I mean, I didn't see the difference between that. So that's why I said, yep.
If you're average, yeah. Blueface's diabolical new face tattoo.
Blueface? Where did he come from?
I don't know. Infuriates his mom. Pull yourself together, she said.
That's what infuriates his mom.
Yes.
Is that?
Blueface may be behind bars, but that has not stopped him from getting some fresh face tattoos in a video that surfaced on social media over the weekend. The controversial rapper could be seen sporting several new pieces of ink on his forehead and cheeks, much to the disapproval of his mother. Clarissa Saffold Harvey posted screenshots of text messages she sent to Blueface in which she slammed his life choices and told him to improve for the sake of his children. Your kids are suffering. Javon's confidence has fallen, and you play arts and crafts on your face is diabolical, she wrote. You're half a father. Wasn't as sad as you are right now. You better start praying and pull yourself together. You are more than a lame-ass jail ninja. You are a child of God and father of 3. You about to piss me all the effing way off because you wasn't supposed to turn out like the rest of them fatherless, weak-ass, crybaby-ass losers. Oh, wow. She added, you need to feed these kids until they graduate college. Get your ish together, little boy. That's what she said. Tell him, mama. Tell him. Blueface is currently serving a 4-year prison sentence for violating his probation. Relating to a 2021 assault charge. Phoning into DJ Head and Gina View's radio show effective immediately from behind bars in August, the LA rapper explained when he would likely be released and how he has been spending his time inside. So I got sentenced to 4 years. I got a year's credit, so that goes down to 3 years, and I got to do 33% of that. So I'll be home probably like March, April 2025, he said. Blueface then revealed that his average day in prison looks like he's so good at math. Yeah. Go be a mathematician instead of scribbling on your face. What is wrong with you? I said, he explains what a day in prison looks like. I be jacking off, watching TV, eating Doritos, and using the phone. That's pretty much it. They only got like 12 channels. I be watching a lot of news, The Sherry Show, and The Jennifer Hudson Show.
This is Blueface?
Blueface.
I mean, he's got a plan.
He added, I be chilling, man. I'm in my environment. It's like a little break from responsibility. I'm like 180 pounds right now. I never been 180 before. I'm getting sized up. I'm about to bounce out looking like a Dalmatian.
A Dalmatian?
A Dalmatian. A Dalmatian.
What do it mean?
I don't speak hip hop. I don't know what any of that. I don't know what he said.
Like a Dalmatian.
Like a Dalmatian.
Okay, bro. Bless your heart.
Yes, Kanye West strangled a model on a music video set. A lawsuit alleges, and I believe it. I think he did it. Jen Ann sued Kanye West. I can't see because it's a Washington Post.
All right, Kanye. Now it's time for you to bow out.
Yeah. She says that he strangled her. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get the thing.
Let me see. Yay, the rapper formerly known as Kanye West is being accused of sexual assault in a lawsuit that alleges he strangled a model in a video suit in 2010.
This is the same one that they've already accused him, right?
Oh,
I think this. Yeah, he's already accused of doing something like this. But I thought it was unfounded. The incident occurred at the Chelsea Hotel in New York City, according to a federal lawsuit filed Friday in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. The lawsuit that alleges he strangled a model on a music video set in 2010 and shoved his fingers in his mouth in what the suit refers to as pornographic gagging.
Oh, wow. Remember who was that was doing? Oh, remember little Indian comedian guy?
Yes.
Was doing this in the girl's mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's his name? From I love him.
Me too.
Yeah, that was a big controversy because he was doing the come hither motion in a V.
Yeah.
And was digital penetrating her all over the home or something like that. And then she went and took a shower and came back and did some more digital penetration with him.
No.
What's
very
his
crazy.
name? Kumar? No.
Yeah, it's something like that. Sexual assault. So what is this? So he sued America's Next Top Model alumni, Jen, for sexual assault. So according to legal documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, a 39-year-old filed a lawsuit against West 47 on Saturday. These pop-ups are killing me. and began her career in 2009 after competing on season 13 of America's
Ansari.
Yes.
Yes.
Following her success on the reality series, and was hired to appear in the music video, which took place in September 2010. The docs claimed it was arranged to have Wes appear in the video to increase its exposure. Wes allegedly arrived at the set of the Chelsea Hotel in New York City with his entourage, which included the then girlfriend Salita Ebanks, and claimed that Wes took over the production from the video director. She alleged that Wes made the other models line up in the hallway where he evaluated their appearances. According to Anne, Wes selected 2 other women and told them to follow him. He allegedly also pointed to her and stated, "Give me the Asian girl," and claimed that she was taken into a suite and had a long couch with the camera placed in front. Wes allegedly directed Anne to sit next to him on the couch in front of other crew members. The model was wearing lingerie and pointed out to Wes that she was not wearing very much. Wes allegedly replied, "That's why I chose you." Wes allegedly ordered the team to start the playback music and claimed that Wes did not know the words to the song, so he rambled "rah, rah, rah" instead.
That sounds like you, Saucy.
The other models were allegedly dismissed as Wes and Anne continued to film, and claimed that Wes instructed the crew to reposition the camera so Wes could see the footage as they filmed. As the camera shifted, Wes allegedly stood over Anne and began to choke her with one hand, then wrapped both hands around her neck and smothered her face per the docs. Wes allegedly rammed several fingers down Anne's throat and gagged her so he could emulate forced oral sex, and believed the motion lasted more than a minute. "This is art. This is effing art," Wes allegedly said. "I am like Picasso." The lawsuit argued that Wes violated New York's Gender-Motivated Violence Act and is seeking a jury trial to punitive damages, the legal fees, and damages for mental, emotional, and physical injury, distress, pain, and suffering, and injury to reputation. Wow. Sounds about right. I heard it and I saw it happening in my head. I wasn't there, so I don't know and why she wouldn't say nothing about this before. But that sounds like ghetto gaggers. I think that's what they do in those videos.
What are you talking? What is that?
What's that?
Huh?
What the hell is that?
Ghetto gaggers?
Ghetto
gaggers is when they pretend that like they are like these admins are going to this job interview, and they take them behind in an office space, and they either oral sex them or digital choke them until they vomit, and that's a turn on.
Why you know
I used
this?
to have a podcast called Henny and Hot Wings where we discuss a lot of different things. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
It's a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Ghetto
Yeah.
gaggers.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
I don't want to look into that.
I'm gonna have to do a little research.
There's a lot of different porn sites out there that have a lot of different themed, and Ghetto Gaggers is one of the ones that always stood up into my mind because it was like, really?
Ghetto Gaggers.
Ghetto Gaggers.
My God. What? Jesus.
You know,
God send your son.
The world is out here ghetto gagging the girls, and
Lord
this is not why you put them on this earth to complete these things.
No.
That is
what else? Who
what is
Diddy
going-
now? Diddy's Sean Combs physically abused and threatened to kill his staff members. Prosecutors claim.
Yeah.
Are we surprised by that? I'm not surprised by that. Why is that news? I don't know. So do we want to get into that?
No.
Sure. Why not? No.
I mean, it has takeaways. You can do the AI takeaways.
Let's do the AI takeaways. Oh, look at that. AI would be taken away. I'm telling you. Sean Combs is facing new accusations of physical violence towards both romantic partners and personal employees, including allegedly attempting to beat down a woman's door with a hammer. Prosecutors are arguing against Combs' release from jail, claiming he has a history of tampering with witnesses and alleged victims, as well as presenting a danger to the community. Combs' trial is set for May of 2025, and he's proposed a $50 million bail package with 24/7 monitoring by a private security firm. But prosecutors oppose his release, citing concern about his alleged abusive behavior. He's a menace to society. He is a menace to society. And he cannot. I feel sorry for his mother. You see what I did there?
They're thinking he might actually make bail this week as well.
No.
He's not going to stop until he does. So I'm not sure why they just don't, so that he could, like his lawyers could. I'm not saying that he shouldn't. I know that he's not going to stop until he gets out. He's a billionaire. He's going to pull out every trick and thing that he can to get released from there. And eventually, because Trump is about to be president, he is going to get released. So let's stop trying to, I'm not saying to give up.
Y'all think Trump is really going to pardon
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Tristan, 100%.
me
Because
see
he
if
has
Trump
to
and Diddy
set,
are friends.
he has to.
He has to pardon him, because if he doesn't, Diddy's got dirt on Trump. I'll bet you he does.
Yep.
And if he doesn't, then nasty stuff is going to come out about the president, which doesn't really matter, because nasty stuff has already come out about the president that doesn't matter. But I think that he will definitely pardon him. R. Kelly may not fare as well, but Diddy definitely is going to get pardoned.
Oh, they good friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're and it makes sense to have I don't believe that Diddy's gonna come out and be like Ray, Trump. But I do think that they're gonna have their little understandings moving forward, because that's how they talk. I will do what I can, whatever, as long as I can stay out of jail.
Yep.
You talk to your Supreme Court friends, I will at least I will make another LLC and give you money through there, or something like that.
I don't know why Diddy's going so hard with trying to get all this bail foolishness. You want to pay when Trump's going to let you out for free?
Just chill out. Wait a minute. 2 minutes.
Relax.
2 minutes.
Right.
Melania always looks like something stinks. Like the inside of her
under
nose.
Duress.
The inside of her nose has like a little dog poop that stays in there. A little booger of dog poop.
She's had to be forced to be married to this man all this time. Her life stinks.
Yeah.
It's rotten. It's awful. And I feel sorry for her mother.
It's everybody's mother.
Vibes Cartel set to perform in TNT on Carnival Friday.
Boy.
So we got an inkling of this. The Epic people who are attending the Epic cruise, they actually sent out something a little while ago, and it was like Clue or something like that. And it was the organizer of Epic standing with Vibes Cartel taking a picture, and everybody was like, oh my God, is Vibes Cartel coming on the Epic cruise? I don't know. Jamaican dance hall artist Vibes Cartel is set to perform in Trinidad come Carnival Friday. This was confirmed in an ex-post by DJ Gel, One Caribbean Music Festival. The short video showed the artist with what appeared to be a signed contract in his hands. No other details were given. Cartel was freed from prison in July of this year after judges decided he should not face a retrial for murder. The 48-year-old, real name Adidja Palmer, was jailed in 2014, but his conviction was overturned by UK judges in March. He has been accused of killing Clive Lizard Williams in Jamaica, but has always maintained his innocence. He's best known for his hits Summertime, Fever, and most recently, Party With Me. How do y'all feel about that?
I'm so opposed. I am so in opposition of this.
You're entirely opposed.
I am entirely 100% opposed. And this goes to a deeper conversation about gatekeeping the culture. And this is the ultimate act of this is Trinidad Carnival. This is the greatest show on earth. This is the once in a year that people spend up all of their money to go down there for Carnival, which is traditionally soca and the other calypso and all those things. This is blasphemous almost. Like, I feel so strongly about this that there's nothing that excites me about it at all. Not even if he does get on the whatever, it'd be cool because that happened. But like, if you think about the ramifications of what this actually means, Trinidad Carnival happens one weekend a whole year. 1 week a whole year. For what does he need to go down there during Carnival for?
Yeah, he shouldn't have gone for Carnival.
No,
he could have gone Ash Wednesday, Carnival. The island returns to dance hall like right after.
Right after. Because that's what we know, right? Is that in Trinidad they don't listen to soca music like that.
Yeah.
It's
but during Carnival time,
until Carnival.
but Carnival time, we know that Trinidad at least holds soca sacred during those times. And it's bothersome to me that everybody's so excited about this. Yes, we're excited because Vibes Cartel is going to be there, but Vibes Cartel is going to be here all the time.
Not only that, this could also be potentially dangerous for the island, because if you're doing this, and especially if they're doing this in Port of Spain, in the capital, it's going to bring a lot of young youths over there into town. And regardless if they're going to make it in the concert or not, they're just going to be out in the streets. And the energy, who knows what that
There's already too many people down there for Carnival in general. So already it's a lot happening. And now to infuse Vibes Cartel into that culture while everything is happening, which brings even more people, it just doesn't make sense. And I'm so disappointed. I'm so very disappointed. Bring him down there for Jamaica Carnival.
Dude, that's, at Jamaica Carnival, do they play soca music?
Yeah.
Oh, so why is that?
Because there's a lot of in the same way, there's a lot of Jamaicans that love soca.
And Jamaica Carnival is getting pretty big now. So it's like a mixture of like daggering and soca.
And Trinidad and thing like that. Boy, I tell you.
Yeah, well, that's what's happening. The contract is in hand, apparently, and for some people it's a good thing, and for...
Well, y'all will be out there, so it'll be nice for y'all.
I mean, are we going? We ain't going now. We ain't going. That'll come with the cruise.
You know what? Like, I don't necessarily want to see him down there. I don't, and I know that sounds weird because if I'm down there and I have the opportunity to see him, I'm not going to not see him. Yeah. But I'm not going to pay money during Trinidad Carnival. I'd rather travel to somewhere else to see him perform. I'm just not going to do it. There's way too much soca things that people, not only just the promoters, the industry, everybody like that, especially Carnival Friday. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. Isn't that? Marshall Monday.
Marshall Monday.
Marshall Monday.
I know.
That's Monday.
Oh, yeah.
When do we get there?
I don't know. I feel like I saw Marshall last year.
On Friday, right? Why did I feel like Marshall Monday was on a Friday?
I feel like
there was some weird thing about it. Or maybe it was, I know Mikael Tasia and Voice and all of them have parties down there. I never want to compete with Vibes Cartel during Carnival.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, well,
I don't even know when do we get there to Trinidad.
We
leave February 26th and then 2 days. So we get there February 20th.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
28th. My bad. Sorry.
People, tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So we get there Friday. We get there Carnival Friday.
We get there right in time for Vibes Cartel.
Right.
Larry Jordan.
He might be on our boat. Who knows?
Might be. I mean, it's a good deal.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody going to Kes tonight.
Yes, the Kes show is tonight at the House of Blues. So if you got tickets, you got tickets. Unfortunately, we did not get tickets for you guys on time this year, so we can't give them any out. Larry Jordan will be selling soup around here tomorrow, right in the back on Deering Road from...
you need to bring your soup on Lansdowne Street.
Larry
makes some
tonight. Just go outside and just pull up the car. Tonight, pull up the car. Like them living there. Pull out the car and just pack it in your car and just, people gonna be looking. People be drunk at Kes.
Corn soup got done.
Yeah, people be drunk at Kes. I'm gonna see Kes tonight.
Me. Are you? Have you ever seen Kes?
Are you?
I've never seen
Tony
Kes.
has never seen Kes. She's been to every Kes show.
I've been to every Kes show.
And all over the world too. From the Caymans all the way to Boston, Massachusetts. She ain't never seen Kes. Walk in drunk, leave out drunk.
Let's see him tonight. God damn it. Anyhow. If y'all are at Kes tonight and you see us, say hello, stop, take a flick, and let's do this. Spark FM family will be outside.
2 other announcements for Spark FM. We are having an official open house on December 5th. That's Thursday, December 5th. From 6 to 9 next Thursday from 6 to 9. You have the opportunity to come in here, do a tour, check around. You can sign up for one of the rooms. You can get some more information. There will be food and drinks available, so
and
you can come in.
We're raffling off something good.
And we're raffling off something amazing. amazing. So make sure that you guys come through. And we also, for the small business, is outside with these great Black Friday sales that you are putting on. If you need to increase your exposure and let people know about what's going on, we are offering a very deeply discounted ad package for small businesses. You can get in as early as today, and this sale goes all the way to December 31st, and you can use it next year even if you don't want to use it this year. You can get it in, but yeah, up to 50% off on a special offer for Spark FM. You can find out more information by just going to info@sparkfmonline.com or sparkfmonline1@gmail.com and hit us up. Yep. Get those offers going. You get a commercial and all kinds of great stuff. So let's pop out.
Pop out. Pop off.
Pop off. Pop out.
Pop
And
it
don't
out.
also forget, if you got children that you want us to have.
You want us to have your children?
If you want us to have your children after school in a nice, safe, and warm environment so they can put their good uses to work, our intern program is also open. So we got a lot going on for you guys.
What is the age for the intern program?
16 plus.
Oh, okay.
16 plus.
Because people want to start trying to send their kids here for after school. And we ain't had that.
Absolutely. With that said, we are going to be off to the side. Bobby Steels will not be in today. He forgot that he got to pick up the children from school early. He's like Noah. You probably got to go. Is he a half a day? Oh, it's a full day.
It's a full day today. I thought it was a half a day, but it's a full. They're having a Thanksgiving feast. So.
Oh, that sounds nice. Who cooking that?
I don't know. No
Here
way
we
ain't
go.
gonna eat it anyway. I put his pizza in his bag because whatever.
With that said, people, we are outside. We're leaving here. We'll see you guys very, very soon. Tomorrow, we'll be giving. Oh, today we're supposed to give away the turkey, but tomorrow we will give away the turkey.
Yes.
Tomorrow, just in case some of y'all is out here that
Early.
didn't remember to buy a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We got your back.
And stay tuned tomorrow. Tomorrow's our lit mix.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No, we're gonna be here Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day. Day.
Yes, day.
Yep.
It's
we'll be here
Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving
It's
Day.
Thanksgiving Day.
Tune in to Spark FM all day long. Thanksgiving Day. We will be activating all day. We will be playing all your favorite music. All your favorite DJs will be inside the building. So keep it locked right here. SparkFMOnline.com all day Thanksgiving Day. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's our lit mix weekend.
Yeah, I like it.
Lots of music.
Yeah.
With that said, people, we'll see you guys later. Be free, be cool, and dry because it's going to rain. It's terrible.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Tues. You're listening to Spark FM online.